Hey you guys, welcome to Essential Oils A to Z. Today I want to cover with you coriander essential oil. There are so many oils that doTERRA has, and once we get out of the top 10 or maybe even the top 20, it gets a little fuzzy and unclear about exactly how you can use them. There are lots of resources out there. I prefer the Essential Life textbook. And there's also an app that correlates with it. So if you don't want to carry around a textbook, you can just pop open your phone and look up ailments, look up essential oils and uses. So much information, including reflexology charts for feet and hands, and I think even for your ear is in there. It's awesome to have the oils, but really you got to have a great reference tool so that you can implement them, because they don't work unless you open the bottle. So we're going to chit chat about coriander essential oil today. Coriander oil is, if you haven't had a chance to smell it, it's really, really awesome. You might be familiar with coriander for cooking. This is coriander like punched up a couple notches, like 20, 30, 40, 50 notches. It smells so fresh and bright. And I actually do use it in my cooking in place of the dried herbs. One of the awesome things about essential oils is they are incredibly powerful, and because of how they're manufactured or distilled, they maintain their therapeutic value in the process of distilling, and that just sets them apart from dried herbs because they actually can have their medicinal or healing benefits, which is amazing. And they're super, super tasty. If you are cooking with essential oils, little tip, make sure to add them in at the very end so they maintain their flavor, and so they do maintain that therapeutic benefit. If the essential oils reach too high of a heat, the benefits really die off. So you might as well get something out of it other than just the flavoring. So add towards the end, and a little goes a long way. Really, 1 drop or less. Sometimes recipes that use essential oils will just tell you to take a toothpick and dip it in the oil and then swirl it in the sauce or the soup, whatever it is that you're making, because they really are that powerful. A little goes a long way. So that was a side note. I'm sorry. I'll get back to coriander. Coriander's I always found this fascinating. Coriander is the seed of the cilantro plant. So it is, if you are paying attention to both of those herbs, if you use them in your cooking, you kind of can notice that they have similar notes. But they're very different as far as what they can do for you from a wellness standpoint. So coriander, there's many, many uses. I personally just really enjoy how it smells, and it's very gentle, so you can put it on your skin neat. You don't have to dilute it. I've often put it right on my essential oil diffuser jewelry and just worn it kind of like a perfume. From a wellness standpoint, it helps with gas and nausea. That's why we have it in the Digest Zen blend. So it's really great for any stomach discomfort. It's good with people who have diabetes or control issues with their sugar. You can add it with just a little bit of cinnamon into a capsule, or maybe in your drinking water or tea if you like. And that can help to balance out your blood sugar levels. It's good for itchy skin. You can apply it neat right onto rashes or any sort of itchy skin. Joint pain, apply directly to the area of concern for relief. Knees, hips. Sometimes I have issues in my elbows. This is a really great oil for that. And if you are finding that it's not carrying over enough of your skin because it evaporates quickly, then you can just add in a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, and then you can use 1 or 2 drops and then cover like a really large surface area of your skin. It's great for increasing your appetite. So if you know somebody or have ever been through chemo and you've lost your appetite, or you have elderly family members who no longer have an appetite, this might spark that for them. Low energy, nervousness, exhaustion, This oil is great for that. And from an emotional standpoint, what it does, I'm going to actually read this right out of the book because I loved how they said it. Coriander moves the individual from doing things for the acceptance of others to honoring and living from the true self. So it really separates you from making decisions that are really just to please other people, and it gets you more in line with what it is that your true voice is and what you're trying to achieve. And that's why it's actually in the Align blend. The Align blend is part of our essential oil yoga kit. There's Align, Arise, and Anchor. And Align, it does just that. It helps you to align with your inner voice, your true self, and just to project into the world what it is that you bring to the table, which is awesome. So Coriander, really cool oil. It's also in the Children's Steady blend. And again, it's Children's Steady blend is kind of like the child's version of Balance. And Coriander, again, it just helps with them following their inner voice, which is so important at that young age too, when you're really developing your values. So learning to be true to yourself at that young age, really that oil is such a gift for children. What else can I tell you about Coriander? Really, it's just a beautiful oil. And it's maybe one of the more obscure oils. So I would just like to challenge you guys to give some new oils a chance. If you are all kind of like up to speed with your top 10 oils, and maybe you've branched out into like your serenity and your balance and your elevation and your citrus bliss, sometimes we plateau, right? There's so many other oils out there. So just take a look. Take a look at our website and you'll be blown away with how many oils we have. And like I said, you really need to have a great resource to help support you in using those oils, how to use them, for what ailments, if you need to dilute, all that good stuff you'll find in the Essential Life book. And then if you are curious more about the emotional side of things, Emotions and Essential Oils is an amazing book as well. This is the 2017 edition, and they did just come out with one recently, so you probably want to get the more updated one because it'll have our newer oils in it, like celery seed, and what else did we come out with this year? The new ones, anything that was updated in 2019 convention, including like adaptive, just an amazing oil for brain health and emotional balance. So those are some great resources that you can use, and be curious, guys. Try out new oils. There's a beautiful rainbow of oils, and they are ranging in various different price points. So there's something out there that piques your interest. Give it a try. All right. Thanks, guys.